Can You Find My Shoe? By Patty Lennox. One day in the summer, I went to the zoo, and somehow or other, I lost my right shoe. I looked at my foot, and I saw it was bare. I had only one shoe, no longer a pair. I turned all around as I looked left and right. My right shoe was gone. It was nowhere in sight. The zookeepers helped me. We looked all around. We looked in the trees and we looked on the ground. I was right by the snakes when I noticed it missing. I asked, "Do you have it?" They answered by hissing. We looked near the polar bear, peeked in her lair. No shoe could be seen, just a lot of white hair. A monkey was swinging way up in the sky. We looked for the shoe as we watched him swoop by. Then thumping their chests, using all of their might, the gorillas looked down. There was no shoe in sight. A long-necked giraffe looked way up in a tree. No shoe could be found, but she did see a bee. As I swam with flamingos and looked all around, I saw their pink legs, but no shoe could be found. The koalas were sleeping on branches up high. "My shoe's not up there," I declared with a sigh. Two humpty-humped camels saw a shoe running past. They watched and they wondered, what made it go fast? Some penguins were sliding around in the snow. They twirled and they spun as we searched high and low. We spotted the elephants happily drinking. Have they seen my shoe? I couldn't help thinking. A kangaroo watched as we searched everywhere. She looked in her pouch, but it wasn't in there. The slow-moving sloth saw a shoe running by. She saw where it went, but she didn't know why. We spotted the lions as we pushed through the crowd. When we started to look, they roared and they growled. As we searched everywhere, some animals grunted. Some screeched and some howled. They all watched as we hunted. The zoo just exploded with animal sounds. The news of my lost shoe was making the rounds. I covered my ears as the noise level grew. Some animals stopped, but only a few. Then all of a sudden, I saw something blue. Yippee! Hooray! That's it! That's my shoe! I found it! I found it! I yelled to the keepers. Oh no! That's a mouse, looking out with her peepers. My shoe was her home now. It made a nice nest. I said she could keep it. I thought that was best. The warmth of their mum put her babies to sleep. Their little eyes closed, and I heard not a peep. Papa Mouse knew he had found a good shoe. He snuggled right in, and he closed his eyes too. I tiptoed away and went home to my bed. Dreams of the day swirled around in my head. The day was exhausting, but somehow I knew that the next day I'd hurry right back to the zoo. And do you know what happened? I'll bet that you do. Somehow or other, I lost my left shoe. If you're planning to have a fun day at the zoo, you might want to bring along one extra shoe. The end. We hope that you loved Can You Find My Shoe by Patty Lennox. Buy the book to read along. To find out more, click on the links in the description below.